I'm John Higgins, and I operate Desert Trails Bed and Breakfast on East Speedway Boulevard in Tucson. My wife and I have been here for about 13 years. And we have a very large house. It's a big bed and breakfast with cathedral ceilings. And we've always had a lot of trouble heating and cooling it because of the size of the spaces. And we had the original air conditioning in here. I think it was put in 1997. And we decided it was time for a change. Now, Robbie from Williamson's Heating and Cooling had come out and done some work with us, putting in air handler systems in our upstairs bedrooms for our rooms. And so we wanted to have Williamson's come out and see if they could do something for our whole house. This is the unit which we have controlling, cooling and heating the great room. And this is a room that has some very high ceilings. And initially I was concerned that this unit would probably not be enough to cool this room, but Robbie assured me it was. And during July and August of this year, when we had temperatures over 100 degrees, we were basically road testing all of these units, and we found that this unit would comfortably cool the sitting area, which was a very surprising thing because the two huge units that we'd had on the roof weren't doing the job. And part of the deal is that this circulates the air in a much better fashion than did the duct system. Basically, 3 of these indoor units that operate off of a single compressor on the roof. And it's extremely quiet. The only noise that you hear is from the fan in the indoor unit itself, and that's very low noise compared to the noise that's generated either by a swamp cooler or by the larger conventional air conditioners that we used to have. This is our breakfast room here, and it's a large room that has a lot of glass, and in the past we've had a lot of trouble keeping it cool. But we put this unit in here, and we found that this unit will cool not only this room but also the kitchen as well, because there's a pass-through air moving between the rooms. In spite of the fact that these are very small, rather unobtrusive units, they do move a lot of air. And I should mention that they're adjustable. You can change the direction of the ventilation in whichever way you want. You can direct it to a particular part of the room, or you can have it moving randomly around the room, up and down and side to side. Now, the 2 units over there on that other roof, the small roof, are the ones that cool the 2 guest rooms. And then this unit is one that cools the family room, and then this unit over here is the one that actually that condenser feeds the 3 indoor units for the great room, the breakfast room, and the office. We had the huge old air conditioners there. We still got a swamp cooler on this side. But those things made life very difficult in terms of trying to maintain the roof surface, which if you have a flat roof is a big problem. Now, what we found, in the past we did not dare run the air conditioner all the time during the summer because the bills were astronomical. When we moved in, over 10 years ago and ran it one July to keep the whole house cool, the bill was $500. We ran the units experimentally just to see how expensive it would be, and we found that we lost at least $150. Take a look at the Desert Trails Bed and Breakfast guest rooms. And we have installed for these rooms, each room has a separate unit so that people can control the heating and cooling in their own room, and at the same time we're not cooling the whole half of the house when there's nobody here. If we have one room occupied, only one room is cooled. Now this is very nice because it saves us a lot of money. You don't have rooms being cooled when there's no one here, and it gives people the flexibility of controlling the temperature in their own room. Everybody wants to have some control, and I found with the central heating system you really don't get the same comfort level for everyone. This way everyone has control over their own situation. This unit here is operated by a single compressor on the roof, which is very small and compact, rather unobtrusive, and I should mention really quiet. And it will cool this entire room as well as a very large bathroom.